Halo, selamat datang di Gim Story bareng Kelas, dan kita masih akan melanjutkan Hogwarts Legacy yang kemarin ke pending kan ternyata downloadnya belum kelar, ada update. Dan ini artinya 27, tapi kita main yang ini dah, yang kita lanjutan dari yang video sebelumnya. Wah, bentar, slow sekali. Oke, oh ternyata baliknya dari situ. Kita skip aja ya, kan udah. Nah ini kita yang terakhir kita bareng sama Profesor Fix ya, dan kita teleport ke hutan di dekat Hogwarts. Nah aku kemarin curiga siapa yang kemarin yang punya berangkas itu, kayak dia itu salah satu ini deh, mantan kepala sekolahnya Hogwarts. Ini kan tahun settingnya kan 80-an ya, kalau nggak salah 1980-an ya. Kalau Harry Potter, Harry kan di 1990-an kan? 80-an berapa ya? Atau jauh lebih lama lagi, aku lupa. Bentar, aku cek dulu dah settingnya Hogwarts Legacy tahun berapa. Kalau nggak lupa. Legacy Caviar. Oh, 1800-an, bukan 1980, 1800-an, jadi beda hampir satu abatan lah dengan Harry Potter series, main seriesnya ya. Silau juga pakai kacamata. Nah, akhirnya kita tiba di Hogwarts dan ini kita telat opening ceremony-nya.
Good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
Tapi kita belum ngelewatin ini upacara penerimaan.
That seems more
buat masuk ke Hostman.
Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the ministry.
Okay.
They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment,
berarti Profesor Fix ini mau ini ya, laporan ke kementerian ya atas penyerangan dan kematian George.
Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Oh, lagi head ceremony. Nah ini kepala sekolahnya di tahun ini. Jadi ini Dumbledore belum lahir. Ini kalau nggak salah dari ini ya. Phineas Nigellus Black, dari keluarganya Black.
Prepare yourself to meet
darah murni dari Sirius Black gitu.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony is over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
Oke, berarti ada rumor sesuatu ya soal goblin, dan
might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Kepala sekolahnya ini kan dari Black ya, di Black tuh bayangan itu selalu kayak mereka tuh ya kayak yang kaku, jahat kayak gitu ya. Tapi belum tahu nih. Karena kan kalau di main seriesnya kan yang ada cuman Sirius Black, kemudian si Bellatrix Lestrange itu kan dari Black juga ya.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Nah,
welcome. You're just in time.
Have a seat. Ini ada Profesor Weasley dari keluarga Weasley. Tentu kalian kenal lah keluarga Weasley. Dia adalah guru transfigurator ya di sini. Nah, kita tiba di sorting ceremony. Sedikit lebih tua daripada lain. A bit older than the others.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Oke, jadi kita diundang masuk ke Hogwarts karena punya suatu bakat lebih lah. I can't wait to start class, I can't wait to explore,
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your
Sebenarnya aku pengen
professors
ini
have a
sih,
great
apa ya, sorti
deal
ceremony
to
itu
teach you as
kayak yang di
well.
aplikasi apa nih, jadi kayak ada opsi-opsi
Oh,
pilihan-pilihan,
but you're
nanti
brave
kita
at
milih dari
heart.
situ, nanti hasilnya random gitu loh, kita bisa dapat apa. Jadinya tuh kayak orang-orang tuh bisa
Undaunted by the
menerima hostnya
Willing
tuh
to forge ahead
bebas gitu,
alone when you
maksudnya nggak sesuai
must.
kita nentuin apa gitu, jadi
Perhaps
kan
you
lebih
belong in
lebih seru ya.
Gryffindor.
Nah, ini kita dipilihnya Gryffindor. Nah, choose different. Gak mau, Gryffindor tuh udah sering di filmnya, jadi kayak bosen banget ya sih. Jadi ini beda-bedanya 4 kelasnya di Harry Potter tuh. Gryffindor, dia itu terkenal dengan apa ya, bravery itu keberanian, chivalry dan juga daring apa ya. Cuman ini keberanian, kemudian setia kawan gitu-gitulah. Kemudian kalau Hufflepuff, oh ini tuh sama apa ya, kayak kalau Hufflepuff tuh kerja keras, loyalty dan juga passion. Kita punya passion yang tinggi terhadap sesuatu. Nah, Ravenclaw itu dikenal sebagai yang paling pintar, intelijensi, maksudnya yang kayak orang-orang pintar, kreatif, dan wit itu ini apa sih bahasanya, kayak sopan tuh apa namanya ya, tapi lebih tinggi gitu, apa sih, lupa sebutannya. Nah, Slytherin itu terkait ambisi, mencari kekuatan, power gitu. Nah, aku udah nyoba beberapa host ya di gameplay sebelumnya di Hufflepuff sama Slytherin, dan aku udah nggak penasaran sama hostnya. Hufflepuff itu nanti common room ya, itu kayak di dekat dapur. Kalau Slytherin itu di basement. Nah, ini aku kurang suka sebenarnya Slytherin, karena aku nggak suka ya tempatnya terlalu gelap gitu segala macam. Walaupun hostnya bagus gitu. Kalau Gryffindor udah sering kita lihat. Kita mau Ravenclaw aja.
And
Ini yang paling unik sih.
quick to
Cara
learn.
masuknya ke kelasnya itu unik, karena dia harus mecahin teka-teki. Kalau Gryffindor sama Slytherin itu pakai password. Kalau Hufflepuff itu pakai ketukan
You
sama
belong
lagi.
in Ravenclaw.
Kita Ravenclaw aja, karena aku suka banget sih sebenarnya Ravenclaw sama Hufflepuff. Aku suka warnanya Hufflepuff, cuman aku suka Ravenclaw. Nah, biar cocok sama rambutnya kita biru ya.
Oh, and one
more
more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has
Ini
been
yang paling
cancelled.
kesal ini Hogwarts Legacy. Jadi di musim sebelumnya itu terjadi suatu tragedi.
It's not
Hanya
as though
tahun
I've banned
ini
flying
itu
altogether.
tidak
But
diizinkan adanya Quidditch.
don't
Padahal
tempt
wah,
me.
pengen banget Quidditch.
You are here to focus on your academic
Semoga
futures.
dijadiin
I'm
DLC
sure
ya.
you will have plenty to
Quidditch.
do before classes begin tomorrow.
Kalau enggak ini dah Hogwarts Legacy kedua dah.
I said,
Quidditch-nya.
I'm sure you all have plenty to do before
Begin
classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
Oke,
I shall see to it, sir.
kita akan diantar oleh Profesor Weasley to the
As I
common
was
room.
saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to
Common room
meet
tuh
you.
kayak
Nice to meet you as well,
asrama.
Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room.
Right this
Right
way.
this way.
Ravenclaw, simbolnya adalah burung perak.
It's
Ella
quite
ini.
uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw
Oh,
common room.
common room. You
must solve a riddle to
Mecahin
enter.
teka-teki. Ini
I
kayak
won't
seru
be of
deh.
much
Tiap
help,
masuk harus
I'm
ada
afraid.
teka-teki.
This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost
Or the Portuguese.
or the poltergeist?
Oh, siapa yang hidup lebih lama, hantu atau Portugis?
Ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Dia ada satu yang tidak.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts.
Sleep man.
Sleep well.
Kalau di Harry Potter ini ya, kepala asramanya Ravenclaw itu si Profesor siapa yang kurcaci itu? Ya.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Akhirnya, common roomnya sulit. Ravenclaw. Dia itu kalau nggak salah ada di tower juga mirip Gryffindor ya posisinya. Tower Ravenclaw. Kita ke atas apa ke bawah ya? Coba ke atas dulu. Kita lihat-lihat dulu kamar room.
This should be interesting.
Must be different.
Anjir keren banget astronomi ya gitu. Oke, mari kita lanjutkan. Tadi ada trouble sedikit. Ini gara-gara ngotak-ngatik setting tiba-tiba Elgatonya mati. Oh, fidelity, bukan di performance itu. Aduh. Udahlah, gini aja udah cukup kok. Udah bagus. Kita ke mana nih? Ke atas ya.
This should be interesting.
Must be.
Nah kita suruh ngobrol. Ini ngobrol di Samantha. Temen-temennya di Ravenclaw.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones!
I wish it
I
to
want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you,
Aku
Samantha.
tuh enggak
Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
fluent
It
semua
is.
kata-kata bahasa
Looks
Inggrisnya,
like
jadi
someone's been
paham
studying up on
sebagian
their
besarnya.
potion
Tapi kalau
making.
kayak perkatanya
Actually,
itu banyak yang
Professor
masih
Fig told me about the
harus
Wiggenweld
buka
potion.
kamus.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an
Jadi
enigma.
kita
Fig.
masuk tepat sebelum
Teaches about
ujian nih.
theory, it seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Wow, dia cukup berpengetahuan. Aku tidak benar-benar tahu. Teach about theories. I don't
He did
know.
teach me a few things before term, but that's all I can tell you.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Oke. Buka flop yang
An
ini.
affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha.
Good luck
Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Tuh. Dia kan suka tanaman ya, dan kayak yang suka tanaman, suka hewan itu lebih mirip ke Hufflepuff gitu daripada Ravenclaw.
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant.
Amit.
You'd think you could... why hello. Would you like to take a look?
Wes.
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor
Nah,
Shaw
ini baru
is
nih,
incredibly
Ravenclaw.
knowledgeable.
Asli ya, suka astronomi, perbintangan. I find the star fascinating. I find the star
I hope
fascinating.
astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be
Ilmu
enthralled with the
perbintangannya
tower.
menarik sih sebenarnya.
Plus,
Aku yang
a
tahu tuh
quality
kayak
telescope can show you things you never dreamed
panahnya
of.
I suppose
apa
I'll
sih
see you in
Sagittarius
class
ya?
then.
Sagittarius
Yes.
itu panahnya itu menunjuk
and
ke arah
speaking of class,
barat
better get
atau
my first
selatan.
one
Jadi
of the
menunjuk
year.
ke satu
Nothing like the
titik itu.
smell
Jadi
of
kalau
fresh
kalian,
parchment, is there?
kalau para pelaut
Be
zaman
seeing
dulu
you.
sebelum ada kompas segala macam, dia pakainya ini bintang gitu untuk menunjukkan arah mata angin. Oke, kita cari lagi. Kalau nggak salah ada
This should
3.
be interesting.
Financial.
One moment. Watch this.
What is this?
Someone threw a dung bomb.
Jadi setelah aku main di 3 host, Hufflepuff, Slytherin dan Ravenclaw, temennya itu mirip-mirip. Ada satu orang yang dia
What did you hope would happen?
merasa di asrama lain, ada yang passion banget di asrama itu, sama satu yang kayak ini yang apa ya, istilah prankster.
And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's
Siapa
no
jadi
reason
Samantha?
to be nervous. Most
Susah
professors are
banget namanya.
firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say
Most
most professors are
firm but fair.
I did, but probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for a new fifth year. Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
Oh, ke bawah. Mana tadi itunya? Tangganya. Bentar, aku pengen lihat-lihat dulu ke atas command roomnya. Kita jelajahi dulu command roomnya. Atas ada apa ya? Oh. Gila, Ravenclaw Tower. Ini bener-bener ini banget ya, kayak apa ya, kayak intelligence banget. Level 1 lock. Oke. Masih belum. Sayang ya, nggak ada respon ya.
Revelio.
Oke, kita ke bawah.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at
Bentar.
Hogwarts.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time.
Ini masih di dalamnya
Well,
Ravenclaw
you
kan?
are here.
Ini
Make
bisa
the
masuk.
most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and
Kita kan
not fall
tinggalan
behind.
bergabung di kelas
Especially
kelima.
as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
OWLs.
Yes, your
Ordinary
Wizarding
Wizarding
Level
Level
exams.
Exams.
They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the
Sayang
Department
banget ya,
of
di Harry
Magical
Potter nggak pernah
Education at the
ditunjukin
Ministry,
ininya,
we've devised
apa,
something
ujiannya. Tapi
extraordinary
yang
to
bener ya,
ensure
kalau
your
yang di
success.
Order of the Phoenix itu kan owlsnya udah diganti sama
Here
di
you are.
Umbridge menjadi sekolah yang membosankan. Sabar.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
Oke, karena kita telat ini ya belajar ya, jadi kita nanti belajarnya sambil itu ngumpulin kertas-kertas itu gitu. Jadi nanti salah satu side quest juga sih itu buat
Thank you,
ngumpulin
Professor,
itu.
but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Ini masih di ini kan?
This
Oh
way.
iya. Kok dia masuk-masuk aja sih?
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Nutup lagi. Ravenclaw Tower.
I certainly would have
Capek banget ya
appreciated
kalau
something
jadi
like the field
klubnya
guide when
Ravenclaw
I
ya.
was a student.
Naik tangga banyak banget ini. Tiap hari sama Gryffindor juga
Why
sih.
don't you cast Revelio on this book
Revelio.
and see what details the field guide can provide?
Nah, this book is created under of Ravenclaw host will lofty Ravenclaw Tower. This is the original level. XP earned from challenge increase your level. Oke. Oh, yang atas tuh level, yang bawah ya further track your current challenge progress like the. Oh, ini progressnya. 1% field guide, ada exploration, quest, combat, sama room of requirement. Setiap challenge punya tiers. Special reward to unlock. Oke.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Anjir. Turun tangga gini.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Revelio.
Oh, itu ntar aja deh. Ini lambat banget.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Nah, ini itu
Your
ya.
field guide contains a map of the castle.
Untuk
Open
travel
it up
soul
and find
apa?
Central Hall.
Teleport. Fast travel. Nah, ini mapnya. Select the grand staircase. Oke. Kita ke Central Hall. Flame flute itu yang dipakai pas itu, yang di Chamber of Secrets.
These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Nah, langsung ke Central Hall.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
King's Cross station itu ikonik
That
banget di
should
Harry
be
Potter
all
ya.
for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Okay.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically
Apa yang
about
dia
what
setelah
happened after
serangan
that
naga yang
awful
mengerikan
dragon
itu?
attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and
Nah,
an
Profesor
extended
Weasley itu
trip up to the
terkenal
castle.
pintar ya. Dia curiga ada cerita lain lagi yang tidak diceritakan sama Profesor Fig, yang yang menjelajah ke banker itu. I'm afraid
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Kita rahasiain dulu nih sama Profesor Weasley.
Almost precisely what
Hampir
Professor
persis
Fig
seperti apa yang
said.
Profesor Fig katakan.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well.
Enough
chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Bajunya mirip ini nggak
Come
sih?
and
Yang
find me in
dipakai
my
Ron di
classroom
ini?
after you've attended both classes
pesta
today,
dansa.
and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And
Bener-bener
we'll see
kayak
if we
keluarga
can't
Weasley
get you
banget
to
ya.
Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
Banyak
And
banget
you.
obrolan ya Pak.
I was
Awal-awal
hoping our paths would
agak
cross
bosen
today
banget sih di awal ini.
before you immersed yourself
Kalau
in
apalagi kalau
studies.
kalian nggak paham
Did I
artinya,
hear
nggak
you
bisa
masterfully
bahasa Inggris ya,
evade
agak
Professor
bosen sih.
Weasley's
Tapi kalau kalian
interrogation regarding our late arrival?
tahu obrolan ini sebenarnya seru-seru aja.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor
Well,
Weasley
it's
is a
so
brilliant
brilliant.
and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well
Pasti
trained.
ada alasan sih kenapa
Happily, you
kepala
have the
sekolahnya
benefit
itu
of
dari
an
Black.
exceptionally
Aku
skilled team
takut
of witches
kalau
and wizards to
kepala
guide
sekolahnya
you.
nanti bakal punya
Speaking
andil
of guides,
jahat di Hogwarts
and
Legacy.
so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map?
Oke, quest. Nah ini ada 2 quest kelas ya. Kita charm kelas dulu apa defense again? Defense dulu lah ya. Kita kelas ini.
The map is
Kelas
enchanted to help you
ilmu
find
pertahanan
your
terhadap
way.
This will be incredibly
pertahanan
helpful.
terhadap ilmu hitam.
Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good... I shall reach out when I have more information.
Aku pengen Mr. Ollivander itu umurnya berapa ya? Masih di 1800 udah ada, terus yang di apa namanya? Ini loh, di Harry Potter juga udah ada. Berkabut gitu. Tapi perpindahan sini nggak mulus ya antara keluar dalamnya. Oh. Ini kelas paling ikonik di Harry Potter. Karena tiap tahun gurunya ganti. Guru pertahanan terhadap ilmu hitam. Tiap tahun ganti dan selalu bermasalah guru-gurunya. Entah itu jadi villain atau dicurigain jadi villain.
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own
Nah
time.
di sini ini
I get new students every year,
profesornya ada nama
but I
Profesor
only have
Hipcat.
one Hebridean black skull.
Udah tua tapi
It was a
cewek lagi
token from the
ngajarnya
great
pertahanan
poacher
terhadap
raid of
ilmu hitam.
1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
Nah jadi kita
One
akan
thing I've learned
belajar
as an
mantra
unspeakable is the value
Leviosa,
of simplicity,
mantra buat nerbang.
especially in the heat of battle.
Makanya tadi yang Gryffindor kan
Let's
kelas
practice
5
what
tapi
we've
masa
just learned,
belajar Leviosa lagi.
starting with something small.
Dan kata profesornya sesuatu yang simple tuh kadang bisa mematikan. Intinya kelemahan lengah gitu dari musuhnya. Jadi mau mantra cuman sekedar Leviosa doang.
Levioso.
Tahu kangen ini loh, Wingardium Leviosa. Jadi bukan Leviosa, Wingardium Leviosa.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Anjir.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Okay.
Remember, a surprised opponent. Levioso. Good. Now, well done. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
Ini sih yang
Duelists, take
seru
your
di Harry
marks.
Potter tuh.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I
Duel
want
player
fair
dulu.
duel, using only
Dulu yang di
Levioso,
PS1
basic
aku inget
cast,
banget tuh seru
and
banget
Protego.
duelnya.
You may begin.
This should be easy. Stupid Tiger. Complicates things.
Biar nggak lama ya. Biar nggak
Stupid Tiger. Levioso. This can't be your first duel.
Nah, biar lama. Soalnya kalau ditembakin terus tebel dulu. Kalah.
How's the view? Protego. Stupid. Levioso.
If only all of my students were as adept.
Jatuh. Wah, jatuh.
Levioso.
I do enjoy life with you.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge.
Points to
Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Heckard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Again, well done today. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
Okay.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft. Then again, perhaps this...
I have my share of one combat. Oh, never used my one in combat before.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires... You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned? Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break... Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not...
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep...
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance... Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. Till next time.
I'd hate to face Professor Heckett in a duel.
Bentar nih, kok ada map ini ya? Apa nih? Apa nih? Kode Libra. Terus ada sesuatu nih.
Revelio.
Nggak kelihatan. Kita ke kelas. Oh, ini udah masuk ke kelasnya. Kemana ya? Ke bawah ya? Ke bawah. Beavers tuh hantu kan? Sambil perhatiin sekitar, siapa tahu ada bookfields lagi.
Revelio. Lumos.
Apa itu, ada lukisan. Adakah lukisan sekitar sini? Nggak bisa ya, nggak bisa terjun jatuh gitu ya. Oh ini isi lukisan semua nih.
Revelio.
Mana tadi? Harusnya sih nggak jauh-jauh sih.
Revelio.
I cannot do this for all eternity. What do you want?
Ini tadi lukisannya. Ketemu.
Lumos.
Cuman tadi itunya mana ya? Ininya, cerminnya. Itu. Ini dapat.
Revelio.
Kita ke levitation charm. Oke, ke atas.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him.
Oke, ada kelas mantra ya. Charm itu apa ya? Mantra kan? Charm kelas.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Professor Ronan.
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517.
Ini aku suka nih, profesornya lebih atraktif ya daripada
anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the
emang karena udah tua
color
kan.
change and growth
Maksudku
charms?
ini itu ekspresinya bagus gitu.
Anyone?
Kalau tadi kan dari tadi ekspresi gerakannya tuh kayak cuman matung terus ngomong doang gitu, jadi bosen. Kalau ini tuh lebih seru gitu tampilannya.
By the looks
Kita
of it,
akan
you all spent your holidays practicing obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform the basic summoning charm?
No, let's go.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review.
Yeah,
Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Dikit ya siswanya. Akio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember,
Potential
is nothing without practice.
Potensi itu tidak ada apa-apanya tanpa berlatih. Ya, jadi kalau kalian pun sepintar-pintar kalian, kalau misalnya kalian nggak terus asah itu ya percuma.
And it is an exceptionally lovely day. I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
After me.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Nah ini mini game ya? Mini gamenya dunia Harry Potter ya.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Akio on one of the spheres and relinquish your
bola, terus poinnya semakin kesini semakin gede, tapi jangan sampai jatuh.
Think of this like gobstones, Akio, but instead of throwing them, splendid! Happens to the best of us.
Lagi ulang.
Very good.
Stop.
Don't lose your composure.
Oke. Lanjut. Wah, jatuh semua ya. Kita stop di.
Excellent control there.
Sip. Oke, berarti di kuning ya harus nge-stopnya ya. Biar bisa dapat 50.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly Miss Onai. Come on up.
Nah, kalau tadi Sebastian, kalau di sini teman kita ini Miss Onai.
Just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So, skor 10, 20, 30, 50. Kita incar 50. Nah, ini serunya itu kita bisa kayak ini loh. Nendangin depannya. Ini tarik. Aduh, dikit. Kita berapa? 30 ya. Kita harus please. Kita dorong aja yang ini nih satu biar jatuh.
That is how it's done.
Stop. Nah.
That was an execution. Watch this.
Ini kalau nggak ditabrak bisa menang. Oke, udah. Menang. Mending kita jatuh.
You are not making this easy for me, are you?
1:30.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Oh iya.
Be sharp.
Ya udah nggak usah dipantulin. Stop. Loh. Hah, kena ya? Ya adalah imbang lah ya. Tabrak aja lah.
That is how it's done.
Nah, tunggu platform ini. Oh, dikit lagi jatuh. Jadi kita tabrakin aja.
Very good.
Miss, udah nih.
Watch this.
Wah, tabrak nih.
Not to worry.
Bisa lah.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there.
You
You
know the
took the
loss
loss
in
in
stride.
stride.
Don't want to go
Didn't
through
want to.
them.
Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio.
I will you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new
Miss
school
Oni
in a
dari
new
Uganda.
country.
Wagadu.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One.
Of course, Professor.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I said... Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Ini kayak spesial banget ya. Dikasih pelajaran tambahan di luar kelas. Ya karena kita telat sih. Ini kelas charms.
Hello. How was your first day coming
Hello,
along?
Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You so...
I've been fortunate.
My brother William.
Sayangnya
Well,
di
better
Hogwarts
see to my
Legacy tuh
charms
nggak ada kayak kita bisa jadi jahat gitu loh. Jadi kayak nggak ada konsekuensi atau apa ini terbang-terbang.
Revelio.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it,
Si hantu.
the Minister
Nah.
for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Nah, ini aku kan pagi tadi nyoba-nyoba ya, dan aku kayak ketemu cara bukanya, bukan caranya, ketemu kodenya apa, cuman nggak tahu ini maksudnya apa gitu. Kenapa hasilnya dua itu ya? Jadi yang satu ini,
Stop it, Peeves! You'll
yang
get us in
satu
trouble.
itu
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Pete to smack.
ini.
She says it's a boo, and
Nah,
he
cuman
says
nggak
it's
tahu
a
artinya
flag.
maksudnya apa ya?
Enough!
1, 2,
You'll
3,
get us all
3, 3.
detention.
Kenapa 5? 3
And
kali
you're both
3.
wrong anyway.
6.
It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't
1,
boots
2,
and it
3, 4,
wasn't
5, 6,
flag,
7, 8,
but you're all in trouble
8.
with
8 tambah
Professor
4,
Black.
12. Ada yang tahu ya maksudnya? Itu 0. Udah 0. Tahu ah. Yang penting kita berhasil. Kita dapat ini.
Revelio.
Oke. Terus kita ke pokoknya ada quest di sini. Nah, itu kita bisa tarik nih.
Mind what you're doing there?
Kita ke bawah. Sambil lihat-lihat kalau ada sesuatu.
Revelio.
Sayang ya, NPC-nya nggak terlalu banyak. Harusnya kayak sekolah Hogwarts kayak rame banget gitu. Biar nggak berat juga kali. Nah, transfiguration apa namanya, yard. Ini juga ikonik banget nih di Azkaban ya. Bukan, Goblet of Fire yang si Draco Malfoy dirubah jadi musang di pohon ini.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Apa ini?
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Dia masih ini ya, masih penasaran soal apa yang terjadi sebelum kita sampai ke Hogwarts. No, Professor.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see.
Like
trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier.
Thank you, Professor.
You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your
kita itu
own wand to
ternyata
be
tongkat yang
far
kita pakai itu
superior.
cuman pinjaman doang, kita belum milih ini sendiri, tongkat sihir sendiri. I'm ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogwarts.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a club. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Nanti Onai ya? Sebastian aja deh.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Victor Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you. No time to waste.
Oke. Kita akan ke Hogsmeade, tapi suruh nemuin Profesor Ronan dulu.
Revelio.
Ini transfiguration. Oke.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do.
Oh,
and an
Reparo.
exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes...
It seems...
More frequently than one. As Professor Weasley...
Oh, kita akan belajar Reparo nih. Tapi buat belajar nih, kita suruh
I'll start
nyelesain
on the
tugas
task
dulu.
right away, Professor.
Revelio.
suruh ngurasi flying page. Nah ini.
This is the right area. I wonder where the got it.
Sip, dapat. Terus
a flying page must be around here somewhere.
lain.
Brilliant.
Oke, cakep dapat.
I trust the preliminary.
I complete.
Marvelous. Let us give the. Remember to be deliberate.
Yes, sir.
Remember,
Oh,
your
ini
wand
dia.
is a conduit of your magic.
Kota X. Repel. Oke, kita coba nih, sini ada patung yang hancur.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending
Reparo.
something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It
Tapi nggak ada
allegedly
ini, nggak ada
symbolized
rewardnya ya.
heartbreak.
Revelio.
The lover thought it
Bisa
was
juga kan?
accurate and
Reparo.
something quite satisfying about using the mending hammer, isn't there?
Ini kemana lagi? Oke, kita ke Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
Oh iya, ini.
What am I missing?
Hello.
Oh, if I know
If I have the time.
I've been. Do come and
Ini
find me
aku
if
udah
you
tahu
start
triksnya.
illuminating.
That spot must be a
nyari
clue.
itu spot itu.
I should look around in case it's nearby.
Kalau nggak salah, nah di
This
sini.
looks like the location from the painting.
Dapat.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora,
You did?
I'm following the clue.
I found the location.
All very logical, Elizabeth. You have a knack for. Well, I'm glad someone. The moth.
Trackingannya hilang lagi. Ini kita bakal hafal sama Dina Hogwarts gak ya? Kayak labirin ini.
Revelio.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Ih, ada.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into
Ini nggak cocok
Hogsmeade
nih jadi
Hall.
Slytherin ini.
Is this your
Terlalu baik
first
untuk ngebantu
foray into
kita.
the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Akhirnya keluar Hogwarts. Itu ada lapangan Quidditch-nya tapi nggak bisa dipakai buat Quidditch. Hujan ya?
I was glad
Oh,
Professor
dynamic
Weasley
ini
asked
ya.
me to
Soalnya
join you
tadi
today.
pas aku main
As am
hujan
I.
loh.
Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel.
Ya,
The way
nggak ada
I see
bayangannya.
it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Kita sampai ke Hogsmeade.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
Sekolah Hogwarts.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian,
Revelio.
as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Ini naik kereta ya?
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at, and if you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Ini kalau kalian dengar ada suara ngaji, ini karena samping rumah lagi ada ini ya, pengajian.
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Griffin. Kalau di Harry Potter tuh udah jarang.
Absolutely. To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Hogsmeade? Emang Hogsmeade deket Hogwarts ya? Bukannya jauh ya?
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years
Oh,
and
kita
barely scratched
koleksi
the
jamur
surface.
juga.
Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Sambil ngoleksi jamur. Atau buat apa ntar lihat lah.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim, though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Ke arah danau.
But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand
Oh,
too.
ininya apa lagi nih?
Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Mineral. Anjir keren banget sumpah tempatnya, aku suka banget nih. Bisa ada foto mod gak sih?
Protego! Revelio!
Sebentar aku mau penasaran ada foto modnya nggak ya di Harry Potter ya? Foto mod masa nggak ada? Nggak ada ya, nggak ada foto modnya ya. Anjir gede banget. otomatis paling pakai ini ya, pakai pencetakan PS. Ambil super layar. Nah, malah keren.
Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for
Mr.
wear.
Moon.
Huh? Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Demi guys.
Ugly
and
and hairy and
terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi
Ada troll
guys?
kah?
I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Oh, untung kita nggak harus
Mr. Moon
maju.
is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, it's your sister,
Station
isn't there?
at a side, Brock Barrow, Cambridge
Right,
Lake.
She's not well at the moment, but she'll be
Niat
better soon.
banget
and
sumpah
back
yang
at
bikin.
Hogwarts.
Oh, Hogsmeade tuh deket. Hogwarts, kirain jauh. Ini profesor juga kalau nggak salah. Oh bukan ding.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place, I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Walaupun ini terlalu sepi sih Hogsmeade sih. Nah, aku pasti penasaran sampai Mr. Ollivander. Ya kita tag sampai ini aja ya, sampai ketemu Mr. Ollivander sama milih tongkat.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and...
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Map show shops. Ollivander dulu lah ya. Gak gede ya? Main. Anjir, ini bener-bener.
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you.
Gearbox
Just a moment,
Ollivander.
please.
Apa dia itu ini? Keturunan ya Ollivander ya?
Hello, sir.
Sayang
I'm
beda
looking
banget ya.
for a new wand. Yes, it's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish.
Bukan.
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? Perhaps. Yes.
Dragon
A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring.
Nadi.
Let's
Naga
give
apa ya?
this one a try.
Bukan
Oh,
juga.
goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you?
Harus ada yang spesial.
There you are. Yes. I think you might be the one.
Biasa, the cheese one.
Here. Take it.
Apa nih? Oh, bisa milih. Untung. Tadi bentuknya kok jelek. One star-nya.
Curious indeed.
Mana yang bagus?
How intriguing.
Jelek.
Curious indeed.
Oh, ini bentuknya. Saya bentuknya. Ini menarik sih, tapi
how intriguing.
Enggak. Cobain natural grey.
Curious indeed.
Ini Elder Ebony Dogwood Cypress Chestnut Cherry Cedar Black Walnut. Red Oak, Red Book, Rowan, Silver Lime,
Curious
Spruce.
indeed.
Nggak ada bedanya sih. Oh, Willow, Walnut, Fins, Hammer, Spruce, Elder lah.
How intriguing.
Elder. Terus panjangnya 13 and 3/4, 14/4. Paling pendek berapa? 9,5. 12.
How intriguing.
13. 12 quarter aja. Fleksibilitasnya.
Curious indeed.
Rigid. Unbending. Jangan.
How intriguing.
Cukup bendy, fairly bendy, very flexible, quite flexible. Surprisingly squishy. Jantung naga, rambut unicorn, atau bulu phoenix. Rambut unicorn apa ya? Tapi aku lebih suka burung sih, jadi aku phoenix aja.
Phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative.
Tapi bentuk tokatnya kok masih penasaran ada yang lebih bagus ya. Tadi soalnya lebih bagus banget sih.
Curious indeed.
Oh, keren ya.
How intriguing.
Tapi ini jelek banget sih, sumpah. Paling jelek sih, aku nggak suka ini. Ini terlalu.
Curious indeed.
Ini terlalu normal. Ini tuh sebenarnya keren.
How intriguing.
Apa ini aja ya? Ini keren tadi yang itu. solid banget itu.
How intriguing.
Honey brown, warm brown. Ya udah ini aja dah.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sense a sort of surge of some kind. I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Wong.
I'll let you get to it. Do come.
Oke, kayaknya kita lanjutkan di video berikutnya aja karena mungkin suaranya agak banyak terganggu ya dengan suara backgroundnya gitu. Jadi biar nanti di video berikutnya lebih jernih lagi aja. Jadi kita lanjutkan di video berikutnya masih di Gim Story untuk Hogwarts Legacy. Bye bye.